it's Kirsten, and this is my very first Booktube channel video. I actually got suggested to do a Newbie Booktube channel type video. I think it's a tag. And so we're just gonna do that. And I have the questions over here on my iPad. So, why did you start this channel? Well, the obvious answer is I love reading and I want to be a part of a reading community. I watch people like Books with Chloe, Cat Literature, Jamie's Library, Irish Reader, Jody. Watching them years ago, I just, up till now, I'm like, I need to be a part of this community. I'm within their communities. I want to start, kind of my own and make friends, and it's just a really healthy community to be in. And then, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to the channel? So this question's very, very hard for me because I don't really like talking about myself, which I'm learning to get over. But basically, I read a whole bunch of different genres of books. I don't just focus on one genre. I love a lot of different genres. I love to try people's recommendations. I'm really, really open to reading everything, and I want to learn from everything. And so that's why, when my boyfriend recommends me a book, I sit down and I really try to take in the information, and I really try to understand the book and why a person likes the book and try to make those connections. But I think I can bring that, and then I think I want to try to do more, something that's never been seen before. I don't know what that will be, but I really want to expand my creativity throughout this channel. What are you most excited for about this channel? Well, I'm a very introverted person, so it's very intimidating to even just be doing this. But I want to build that confidence. I want to show off my creativity that's all in my mind that I'm not letting out for people to see. So I want to do that. And then I want to meet other people. I spend a lot of my time reading and discussing books, and it's really hard to talk to people about what I'm doing when they're not into reading. So I want to create friendships. I want to be a part of the community. And then, why do you like reading? I like reading because you can escape to a whole different world. You can basically have a movie playing in your mind, but you're just reading words. And that's my favorite part of reading, is when you can read a book, but it doesn't feel like a book. It feels like you're seeing everything. And that's very fascinating to me, and I think that's when my love for reading really started, when that first, happened to me. And then I also like the fact that you can learn a lesson from anything you read. From fantasy, you can learn lessons. They have lessons in those books. Some of them are very well seen, and some of them aren't. You can also relate to characters and then learn with what they're learning throughout the book. And then also, I think with nonfiction, especially self-help books, have really helped me and opened up everything for me. And here's my dog really interrupting, but this is Kona. She's not looking at the camera, but she's my love bug. What book series got you into reading? The book series that got me into reading is this series. It's a very battered up book, and I'm pretty sure this is one of my friend's books. So hello, Kira. This really opened up doors to my reading. It really made me see a different world and made me forget that I was, physically reading it. And then I also met, friends from this. I started, you know, to really get into a community and a franchise. It was something that just was very special to me. And obviously I see the toxicity in this now, but it will always hold a special place in my heart because it really, really pushed me into reading. The next question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Now this one's kind of like, I'm kind of in their Discord chats, Patreon, so I kind of already talked to some of them, but I haven't really gotten a chance to ask any of them things like, how did you get past your nerves in the beginning? Because as of right now, I'm super nervous. What is your best editing recommendations? Because I don't know how to edit, so that's kind of intimidating to me. Kind of learning like intros, like how to do like kind of animated intros. When did you start reading? So I started reading in 4th grade. I read things like Junie B. Jones, Ramona and Beezus, that Narnia. And then I really got into reading when this came about. Where do you like to read? I like to read wherever. Usually it's my couch or my office, but if I'm getting into a reading slump or I need a change of scenery, I will go physically to a coffee shop and sit, and it just creates kind of that like ambiance for me. It really pushes me back in the reading world. What kind of books do you like to read? So like I said, I like to read a lot of different books. I usually like to read, currently right now, I'm really into romance contemporary, but that's because a lot of people around me are super into it, so I'm kind of getting influenced to read that more. But I like nonfiction self-help books a lot, especially if I'm in a reading slump. It really helps me get back into the reading vibes. It helps me kind of have like a mental restart. I really like contemporary. I really like fantasy, like Akatar. I read mangas and graphic novels. I like thrillers and horrors. Yeah, I really like a plot twist, a good plot twist. And then I like historical fiction sometimes. I really have to be in the mood for it, and I really need to be interested in it. So, but yes, that is my newbie book tag, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to become more entertaining and creative. I know this is kind of like me sitting here and talking to you guys, but I want you guys to get to know me, and I hope that I can, you know, put some good content out there for you and meet a lot of you. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Bye.